Hey guys, Jason here, the Minto Show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a subscriber. So you saw the title. You're probably wondering what the new company is. And I'm here to tell you. We are starting, well, we already did. We started a microgreens company. Here's the logo. The company is called That Microgreens Guy, and we formed an LLC. And tonight we're going to plant. We're 2 weeks away from our very first farmers market in downtown Milton. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to bring you guys along every day and kind of go through the process, how we're going to grow and get ready for our first big farmers market. We're pretty excited. We've already made a lot of sales to some family and friends. So now we're going to try to venture into the farmers market. We got our tent coming in. We got signage coming in. So we just got to get everything grown in the next 12 days. So I'm going to try to bring you guys along every day and see how it goes for us. So tonight we're doing the planning. So I'm going to bring you guys along for that. So let's get going. Okay guys, so first we set up all our growing of microgreens in these trays. The bottom tray is totally solid. There's no holes in it. And what goes on top of the solid tray is actually a tray with holes in it. So let me kind of show you, so you can see this tray. See, it's got little holes in it. So that way, when the tray is sitting in here, so you can water right underneath there. You water it as you go every day. So we'll put our dirt in there. We'll get these things all laid out. Put our dirt in the one with the holes, and then we'll start putting our seed in here. So we'll kind of bring you guys along. We keep everything in a journal. Sherilyn keeps everything in a journal. Everything we plant and everything, how much the seeds weigh. So we kind of know like the yield. We kind of have it narrowed down to what we need. We weigh them by grams. So we have everything in the book. We know how many grams we need per variety of microgreen. So we're going to get everything laid out right now. I'm going to start putting the dirt in the trays. Sherilyn's going to weigh them, and we'll get this going. Shouldn't take that long at all. We're going to do 8 trays. We're going to do 8, so they'll all be ready in 12 days. So it's pretty cool. 6. All right, guys. While I'm putting the dirt on here, you probably want to wonder why we're even doing this. Why is this a business? So, a few years ago, there was a local farmer here, and we joined their CSA, and we got a box of vegetables every 2 weeks. And in the boxes were a thing called microgreens, and we absolutely loved them. But the farm, there were some issues, and the whole farm went out of business. And my wife loves them. My wife's if you guys don't know, she is a straight up vegan. She's been that way for like a decade now, and it's just something she really enjoys. So I thought, I know how much she enjoyed them. I'm like, I'm gonna start growing them for her. So I did, and I just couldn't believe like how much we had. And I'm like, I think we can just turn this into a business, because there's not many people actually doing this. And a lot of people are kind of confused. They don't even know what it is. So I was like, let's start a company. And that's exactly what we did. So, and here we are. Okay guys, so here we go. So 8 trays. We have all our dirt in there, our organic dirt. Again, it's called Cocoa Core.
C-O-I-R.
C-O-I-R?
Pronounce it.
It's like Cocoa Core. It's a special organic soil we get. It's really nice. It really holds the moisture, and it's pretty incredible. So we got our 8 trays. We're all laid out here. So now Sherilyn's going to go through our book, and we're going to write down exactly what we're going to plant. And she's going to weigh it out, and then we'll go ahead and spread our seed.
So this is what the seeds look like.
The seeds are all organic. So our first seed is... Let me spread a little bit.
Yeah. So we normally plant like 20 grams of something like this, but we don't have that many.
So we're running out.
Yeah.
So we've been going through a lot of seed.
We'll do like half a tray with this one.
Okay. So this first one we're going to plant is called spicy salad. So we'll just do half a tray because we're running out of seed already. We've been doing a lot of testing. And then we go ahead with a, I'll show you guys inside. We have a full rack with lighting and fans, and we have a way to kind of, we put little sticky notes so we know exactly what we're growing. We have dates on it for date it was planted, date it needs to be harvested. So we're getting it pretty much down to a science here. We kind of know the whole thing about it. So we're just starting out, so we just got to kind of work on our planning schedule and just making sure we have enough inventory. The testing we've done, it looks like about this. Once we cut it and we sell it, it looks like it could probably last about 2 weeks. There might be some pieces turning brown, but you can probably just pick those out. But we think it's lasting a good while, maybe a little bit longer than lettuce. But if you guys don't know much about microgreens, they're pretty much considered a superfood. They're 40% more nutritious than regular vegetables. We're really into that. We're like eating healthy. So that was definitely attractive to us. So like this is what Sherilyn gives me. She gives me like a little note here, has the name spicy salad, and how many grams we planted, and the date it was planted, and then we just need to put the harvest date on here. But that's pretty much kind of how it works. And I'll show you guys how we hang those in the building. Okay guys, so the tray is done. And what I do is I bring it over here to the little corner. We're actually just using the hot tub right now. It's kind of funny. Eventually, you know, we'd like to get maybe move into a bigger building. But we'll see how it goes. Right now, I just put it on here. We give it a nice spray down. We put our hose on mist. Just kind of give it a really nice saturation. Alright guys, so I'm going to take you in and kind of show you the whole rack and how we're growing this stuff. So right now we're growing it right into my pole building. I definitely have room to expand in here, but if this business gets so big that I need to expand, we'll have to look at other options here. All right guys, so let me just give you a quick tour of our rack system here. This is a 5-tiered rack, and I can hold a total of 20 trays. So pretty much it's got full grow lights on it. It has special fans by a company called AC Infinity. I have fans on every single row. They're right there. And see me a little back. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's got lights, and pretty much all you need is lights to grow, and you need fan to circulate so you don't get mold growing on the plants. So I keep my inventory of our product boxes and extra trays up there. So let's move to the next part here where we put them actually on the rack. I'll kind of show you how it works. Now, the first 3 days of growing, what we do is we put another solid tray right on top of here. Because what we want to do, it's called the blackout phase. And what we're doing is the seeds will germinate in here. And then after 3 days, we'll pop it open, which we try to we water them every day. But on the third day, we'll take this tray completely off, and actually, I'll show you the next part after day 3, kind of show you how that works. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But what we do is we add weight to this. So let me show you here. I have all these landscape bricks over here. So let me put the camera over here, and I'll put this weight on this thing here. Weight here. Okay, so now it's totally weighted. Alright, so now we have the weight on it, and what we do is we have these little clips. We just use clothespins, and we put the little stickies here right above it, so that way we know what we're growing in each one. So pretty cool. And this is this one I'll show you guys right now. This one's called Little Gem Romaine. So I don't know if we're gonna grow this one again. We really didn't care for this one. It didn't have a lot of flavor. It seemed like it's taking a lot longer to grow. But this is kind of like what they look like when this one's just about ready to grow to harvest. So it's kind of what they look like. But the rack's just beautiful when it's all said and done. They're beautiful. It's all green and lush, and it's pretty cool. There we go. So yeah, so the rack's getting filled up pretty quick. The planning actually goes pretty quick. We kind of have our roles down, and we work great as a team, and we get this thing planted. So it works out pretty good.
Okay.
I usually do it before I take it in the building with a tray. I just kind of put the blackout tray on top of here and just kind of give it a nice little press, and then we add the weight. All right, guys, so the planning went really quick. We have all 8 trays with weight, and so those will be ready to go. Now they're going to stay on with the weight on there for 3 days, and I usually come in here and check them every day, and I spray them with water and just make sure they're nice and moist, and you'll see over time as they germinate. So but you're probably wondering what's going on with those 2 over there, and hey, why don't they have a weight and a cover on there? So let me take you inside. Let me explain to you what's going on with those 2 trays. So let's head inside. All right, guys, so what you're looking at right here are 2 varieties of microgreens that have to be soaked in water. So we usually let these soak overnight. What you're seeing over here is one called Dun Pea, which is freaking delicious. And this is a new variety. This one's called popcorn micros. So it's like a corn kernel. It's a certain type of corn that grows in a microgreen. So very interested to try these ones. But we're gonna let these soak overnight, and then tomorrow when we go out to water, we'll go ahead and plant those. So yeah, this is pretty interesting, guys. I've been wanting to tell you guys about this for a while now, and it's just we were trying to get the company off the ground, and just wanted to have something kind of substantial to show you guys and to talk about. But this is a fun little endeavor for us. So yeah, for the next 12 days, I'm going to kind of bring you guys along, and we'll end with the grand finale at the farmers market. So this video is going to take like 2 weeks, and we'll try to kind of compress it down and try to keep it to a viewing length for you guys. But I hope you're interested. I hope maybe some of you guys have tried microgreens, or maybe you're interested in growing some. I hope this can help you maybe in your community where you're at. But I think it's just awesome, and all our friends seem to love it. My one friend, we have a Instagram, Facebook page called that Microgreens Guy, which I'll show you guys in the link below. But I have one guy that's a really good friend of mine. He's kind of like my influencer because he absolutely loves them. He uses all his food, all his different meals. So a lot of the photos on the Facebook actually come from him. So I'm very grateful that I have a friend that is willing to help me out with that. So, but this all kind of came about also with my friend Mike, which you'll meet him in July. We're doing a big video with Mike. Childhood friend, we grew up together, but he actually started a company and kind of inspired us to kind of press forward and maybe start another company for us. So, and yeah, so we're really excited. So hope you guys enjoyed this kind of long video. I'll try to keep it short, but this is gonna be a fun one. I hope you guys enjoy it. But all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a subscriber. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, bye. All right, guys, so welcome back. Yesterday we planted, and today I guess it's considered, we'll call it day 1. So day 1 and the first 3 days is what we do is we'll go ahead and remove the rocks, the bricks here, the weight, and we'll just lift them up and kind of give a look and make sure there's enough water in there. What I usually do is just use a spray bottle, and we spray them just to make sure they're nice and saturated so that they can germinate. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Plus, we also have to plant the pea and the popcorn micro. So we'll go ahead and start uncovering and start wetting them down. So here we go. Okay, so we'll kind of give it a look. What I usually do is just kind of tap, because sometimes just some of the seeds kind of stick here to the top, but it's looking pretty good. You can kind of see the left is kind of dry. This one's nice and wet. So we'll just give it a nice little spray. Just make sure we're nice and saturated. I'm gonna miss the edges. So what we're looking for is just making sure the soil is really nice and wet. It gives the seeds the ability to germinate. That looks good. So we'll go ahead and recover, and we'll add our brick. That creates the weight. And then we'll just keep doing it over and over and over. Open it up, give it a little tap. And we'll go ahead and wet. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for day one. It's just a matter of taking the weight off, adding a little bit of water. You can see that the soil was pretty dark, so it was actually retaining the water pretty well. So we just had to add, you know, just a little bit of water in there for the seeds so they can germinate. So if you guys remember, on the first day of planting, we had to soak the pea in the popcorn micro. So we're going to go ahead and plant those right now. So right now, Sherilyn is we're doing the pea, and we have a weight out for how many grams that we usually do for a good yield. And next is this is the corn. We've never done this one before, so this will be very interesting to see how this one comes out. Okay guys, so we took them outside, got them all watered. Sherilyn put the name tags up, so we know this is pea, and this is the micro popcorn. So I'm just gonna add the covers and add the weight. All right, there goes the cover. I'm gonna just kind of give them a press, kind of press them in kind of evenly. And we'll add our brick. Okay guys, so that's it. That's it for day one. Day two, tomorrow when we film, we're pretty much, you know, just uncovering them and spraying them down. We'll kind of look and see if we see any progress with the seeds germinating. So, see you tomorrow guys. Alright guys, so this is day two, and our microgreens are still in the blackout phase with the weight on top. So, day two, we're just going to open them up and spray them down with water again, and then hopefully we'll start to see the seeds starting to germinate, and hopefully I can show you that. And yeah, this is the toughest part of microgreening, I think, is like the first 3 days with the weight, because you know these bricks get heavy. You're bending over, you're picking them, moving them. So I think that's just the hardest part. Once you get past that, it's pretty smooth sailing from there. So let's go ahead, take the weights off, and let's see how we're looking here. So here we go. Okay, let's start with this one. And this one. Alright, we always give them a quick tap. Yeah, these ones are looking good. Alright. So there we go. Alright, let's take that one off. Put this up top here. Let's take a look at this one. Got some seeds. We got a few seeds on here. Kind of drop those off. Alright guys, so let's take a look here. So you can start to see it's all starting to germinate. They're all starting to break from their seed and becoming little tiny plants. So that's looking really good. This one's barely starting. But this one over here is doing really good. This is spicy salad here in the front. So it's looking really, really good. So let's just get everybody, let's just spray them down here really good. Alright guys, so those ones are looking good. We got them all watered. Put our weight back on. Alright guys, so I just got done uncovering and watering the last 4 trays here on the bottom. So I just want to kind of show you, they're coming up nice. The germination's looking good. So just kind of give you guys a quick look here. Alright guys, so I'm looking pretty happy. Everything seems to be going according to plan. Okay guys, so that's a little winded carrying all those bricks around. But yeah, so that's day 2. Day 3, we'll evaluate and see how it is. If some of them are ready to go to the black cover with no weight, we'll move them to that. If not, we'll keep them another day on the weight with a full blackout. So everything looks going great. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Okay guys, welcome back. It's day 3. And we're going to see if some of them can come out of total blackout with weight. So we're going to take a peek and see how we're doing. So looking at our first one, you can almost see here, hope you guys can see, but they're actually almost poking through. So we're going to start taking the weight off and we'll see what's under there. Okay, weight's off. Let's see. Oh yeah. Take a look. Wow. Oh yeah. We got a new sprayer today. This one has a little pumpy action, creates pressure. Oh, that's beautiful. And we got a different variety in the back there. So we got spicy salad in the front and what's that? Kale? There's some kale in the back here, so I have to make a call here whether we're gonna leave it covered. Alright, we're going to add some more weight to the back side.
Maybe I can go check it in the morning.
Yeah. Okay, number 2. Yeah, some stuck there. Look at that, they're growing. Alright, how are we looking? Oh yeah, look at the sprayer. Those can probably go another day. They need a little bit longer, so that's okay. Alright, this is the dun pea and the popcorn. Not expecting much from these ones. Oh, we got a little bit going. I'm curious about the corn. Oh yeah, the corn's starting. Yeah, it is. See if you guys can see in there. There's little tiny, like little roots coming off the corn. So those are coming along. Give us a quick pump. Oh yeah. I'm glad I invested in this bad boy, huh? It's still just going. Alright, let's work our way to the bottom. Alright, let's just pull all the weight off. See what's up here. Wow, coming up, guys. These are looking great.
That's 2 different ones on that one.
There's 2 different ones. Yep, we got red cabbage and purple kohlrabi on this one. And it'll pump. Yeah, they like that. Yeah, they do. Alright guys, so these ones are looking really good on day 3. They're looking really good, everything's coming up really nice. So what we're going to do now, the next couple of days, they're going to go to a black dome. We turn the tray upside down, we put it over top here with no weight. So now they're blacked out, but they have room to grow now. So we'll switch those over. Okay guys, so that was day 3. You kind of saw what was going on, the progress. Half of them came off the weight and half are still on weight. So we'll check back tomorrow on day 4 and see how things are progressing. So see you tomorrow. Welcome to day 4. So we're going to start the top row here where we still had the weight on. So I went ahead and removed the weight on these 4. So let's check this first one. Oh yeah, looking great. Alright, so that one will be ready to go just with black cover. See this one? Oh, very nice. Okay, then these ones are a day late. So they're probably still going to have to be... These ones are probably still going to have to go another day or 2 on black with weight. Yeah, they're not ready yet. Alright, so we'll go ahead and water these and we'll put these ones on cover and we'll check the bottom ones. So alright guys, so everything is watered. These 2 in the end, we're going to leave them on covered with weight, and then this one over here is just going to be covered without weight. So there we go. Those ones are looking really good. And let's go ahead and add the weights back on here, and then we'll move to the bottom. All right, let's see how our bottom row's doing here. Oh yeah, they're coming up really nice. Yep. Oh yeah, looking really good. Oh yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. These guys are coming up really nice. So we'll probably let them go probably one more day on cover, and then we're gonna take off the cover, and I'm gonna try to do a time lapse, because once we take them off the cover and they're exposed to the light, it's incredible how much they change overnight. And I think you guys will really enjoy seeing it, because it is incredible. It always shocks me what happens overnight. So be sure to show you that. So we're just going to go ahead and put these back on cover. And I'm thinking tomorrow we're going to let them just be exposed to the light. So we'll give them one more night on black cover. And that'll be their final grow period. Alright guys, so that was the end of day 4. And tomorrow's Friday, and that'll be day 5. So yeah, we're moving good. So we'll see you tomorrow for day 5. Bye. Hey guys. Welcome to day 5. So day 5, typically the covers come off, the black covers, and then we start to water on the bottom of the trays. And we usually start with a half a cup twice a day. So let's take a look and see how they look today. So we have removed all the covers, so you guys can kind of see what's going on here. I mean, everything's looking really good. Now remember, the dun pea and the corn are a day behind. So actually today we're going to flip them over. You can kind of see what's going on here. So they're ready to be turned over on black cover. Here's the corn. So that'll help the plant start to climb up taller here. So we're gonna get watering real quick, and that'll be it for day 5. So I'll show you guys how we do the half a cup of water under the tray. So this part's pretty simple. We have a watering can, and I have a little measuring cup here, and I go to about a half a cup. And what we do, since there's a tray underneath here, we just kind of lift them up. Get them lifted up here, and we just pour it in there. So you can see there's water under there now, and see all the roots? See, there's roots under there now. So the roots will start sucking up that water. Do the next one here. Get our water. And we'll lift them up. And there we go. Just give it a quick little. Okay, and then for the corn and the dun pea, we're just going to give them a little bit of water, and then we'll put a black cover on them. I'm loving this new watering can. This thing is the best. Let me jump in here real quick. I totally screwed up on how to grow the popcorn micros. They were new to us, and it's a totally different way of growing them than as I was showing. So forget everything I said about how to grow the popcorn micros, and we'll probably do another video later on how to properly grow them. So sorry about that. I apologize. Okay, so that's the end of day 5. What I'm hoping to do is set up a time lapse with my camera, and I really want to show you guys what happens once they come off of cover. The change overnight is just incredible. So I'm hoping I can capture that on film, and you can enjoy it too. So it's pretty cool. So, all right, we'll see you tomorrow for day 6. Bye. Guys, so welcome to day 6. Day 6, we're going to continue to water a half a cup underneath in the trays. This is how everything is looking. Oh yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. That was pretty cool. That's always my favorite part, is just watching them just overnight just green up and just looking amazing. So that's my favorite part. So let's see how everything looks today. So yeah, everything's looking really good. Great shade of green. So yeah guys, we're at this part, which I didn't show you, but when we start watering on the bottom, we're doing it in the morning and the night. So I didn't film the morning watering, so I'm just kind of catching you guys at nighttime. So that's how it goes. Twice a day. Okay. All right, guys. So that's it. That's it for day 6. We just did our half cup of water underneath. We're doing that twice a day. So we'll see you tomorrow for day 7. Welcome back. Today is day 7, and we're going to go ahead and water them again from the bottom. And some of them are looking a little drier than some of the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding about a cup of water now. So I already gave them some water this morning. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're just going to add some more water, probably going to do about a cup. So let me show you guys what they're looking like. And these are all going to be for the farmer's market coming up this Friday, our very first one. But yeah, they are looking amazing. So I'm pretty excited here. So I'm just going to go ahead and water. Them, and then that'll be it for today. But yeah, I'm really happy how things are turning out. wearing the same shirt as day 6. So funny, huh? I promise you it's day 7. I'm just wearing the same shirt as day 6. So yeah, so that's it. So we'll get through the rest of the week, and then we'll get to the farmers market on Friday. So I'll make the rest of the week kind of short, just kind of showing you guys the progression of them. But pretty much I'm just watering them twice a day, giving them each a cup in the morning, cup at night. So yeah. But yeah, we're already starting on, we got some new varieties growing. I got 8 new ones that we're working on, but the bottom ones are for this coming weekend. So I'm trying to plant every Friday, and just so we have product. So I'm in talks with a couple restaurants, so that probably will dictate how much I'm going to need to expand. Right now we're just using one 5-tier rack, but I have room beside me here, behind me. I could probably add another 2 racks there, but if this thing gets any bigger, we'll cross that bridge when we need to. So all right guys, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, good night. All right guys, so it's harvest day. I know I kind of left you hanging on the last couple of days, but they didn't change that much. They just got a little bit taller, so you guys didn't miss much there. But right now we are busy harvesting and putting everything into our little containers. And we're doing all of this for a farmer's market, and we just got word that they canceled it. There's a bunch of rain coming in, so we have to cancel. So we're just going to kind of finish putting everything in some containers, and bigger containers, put them in the fridge, and then we'll do a Facebook post and see if we can push some of this product out this weekend. So yeah, that's it. So that's our new business. I hope you guys are interested in it and have some questions, and hopefully get excited as much as we are about our new little venture. So more to come with this. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.